It was late afternoon. The sunlight had started to fade, and a golden melancholy hung over the small fishing village. Waves lapped softly against the shore, as if they too wanted to say something. The village was slowly wrapping up its day, but a little away from the shore, near a broken boat, sat a man on the sand. His name was Elias. He was once the most skilled fisherman in the village. People used to praise his hard work, honesty, and humility. His boat never returned empty from the sea, and he never let a hungry person leave without food. But life, like the ocean, isn't always calm. Over the past few years, Elias's life had started to sink. He made some poor choices, fell into the wrong company, and turned away from his loved ones. When his wife died in an accident, he found comfort in alcohol, and the people who once called him a friend now ignored him completely. Now he sat there, eyes cast down, shoulders slouched, his heart completely shattered. One question echoed within him. Am I truly finished? Just then, he heard footsteps in the sand. Slow, calm, approaching like the wind. Elias didn't look up. He believed no one would want to speak to him. And then, a deep but gentle voice spoke. Elias, why do you hide your face? He froze. No one had called him by name in weeks. Slowly, he lifted his head, and there stood a man, clothed simply, but with eyes full of a peace so deep it seemed pain could drown in them. I know you, the man said. Your pain, your regret, even the fear you hide from everyone. I haven't come to punish you, Elias. I've come to call you. Tears welled up in Elias's eyes. Call me? Why? I have failed in everything. I'm ashamed of who I've become. There's nothing left in me. The man smiled gently. That's why I've come to you. I don't call the perfect. I call the broken, but willing. Come with me, and I will give you a new name, a new identity, and a heart that will never be alone again. Time itself seemed to pause for that moment. Elias felt something crack deep inside, not the sound of despair, but the sound of freedom. He stood up. The sand fell off his clothes like the weight of his past shedding away. He looked at the man who had not shown him pity, but hope. Are you Jesus? Elias whispered. The man nodded gently, not with pride, but with love. Yes, and I am with you, until the sun sets, and beyond. From that day on, Elias was never the same. He returned to the village, but he was no longer just a fisherman. He became a teller of stories, of hope, love, and grace. His name was no longer just Elias. He was now the chosen. Because when Jesus calls you, your past no longer defines your future. In fact, it becomes the most beautiful beginning. If this story touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who feels forgotten. And subscribe to Touched by Jesus, where every story brings you closer to the one who never lets go.